All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to All About Ball. And today we're going to be reacting to Game 5 between the Indiana Pacers and the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, listen, if this is your first time visiting the channel, or even if you're a recurring listener or watcher of the YouTube videos, make sure that you like the video as well as subscribe if you're new to the channel. And then also click that notification bell below and be updated anytime new videos are coming out. New videos coming out all the way from now up until the end of the NBA playoffs, all the way in the NBA finals. So you won't want to miss out. So much good content coming your way. But obviously, let's speak about the game rather. The Indiana Pacers had the opportunity to close out the Milwaukee Bucks. Today, I'm going to be reacting to that game, give my thoughts on that, and what's going to be happening for some of these teams, the Milwaukee Bucks, going forward after this loss, man. Oh, what a game, what a series. And it's only fitting. It's only fitting that that series ended with Tyrese Halliburton, the guy who was called the most overrated player in the league. Opportunity to finish out the series. He got the ball in his hands and won the Indiana Pacers the series, man. Let's take a look, bro. I can't wait to look at these highlights. And even then, there was so much other drama that happened off the court, man. I can't wait to have a look at this, dude. And one of the things I love for the Bucks this game is that they went with the guys that were producing this series. It was no more, let's give Kyle Kuzma and Brook Lopez a chance. It was, let's go to the guys that are going to give us the opportunity to win this game. The guys that have played well this series. So Bobby Portis, Kevin Porter Jr., AJ Green all entered the starting lineup. And they all played pretty well, in my opinion. Like Bobby Portis right there, knocks down a three. Gary Trent Jr. had a hell of a, well, I say hell of a series. He had like 2 or 3 good games. 2 good games, rather. 230 bombs. Never thought I'd see the day. Giannis using his size. And the one thing that was always going to be interesting was, how was Giannis going to fare as the game went on? Because he was going to be asked to carry a heavy workload. And, I mean, in the beginning of the game, he was in attack mode, but how long was he going to be able to sustain that? Gary Trent Jr. into the basket, bro. Get that layup, bang. Gary Trent. And you'll see, bro, as the game goes by, especially when we get to overtime, Gary Trent was hot. Gary Trent Jr. AJ Green, man, he's on that freaking Klay Thompson timing, bro. Brook Lopez, yeah, Brook Lopez was doing nothing for them this series, man. Kick out, boom, there you go. And like, Brook Lopez again, this dude was a cone. He could do absolutely nothing this series, offensively or defensively, man. And I truly believe that this might have been Brook Lopez's last like series in the NBA. I think he might retire. Pascal Siakam, Spicy P. Oh, good work, Miles Turner. Good work, Miles Turner. Yeah, Miles Turner, let's go. Bruh, and you know the Pacers, if the Pacers are out on the fast break, free money, free points. Tyrese Halliburton, great finish, bro. Tyrese Halliburton, good series, man. Again, called the most overrated player in the league. I don't think so, bro. More like most overhated player in the league. Boy was cooking. Miles Turner as well got the opportunity to cook the series, mainly because, yeah, we know what the Bucks play style is. They drop those bigs into coverage, and if you go high pick and roll or any sort of pick and roll, you know you're gonna have your way. Wide open threes for these bigs. And here again, Obi Toppin for 3. Oh, saucy. And Giannis again, bro. Like, Giannis was just having his way here. Oh, if only Giannis could have hit that exact same shot later on in the game, would be having a completely different conversation. Tyrese Halliburton. Oh, man, Tyrese Halliburton. And Giannis again. Too little, too little, too little, too little. Come on, boy. That's Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's a grown man. Giannis, 1v1 against Miles Turner. Give me that, Giannis. Give me that. Bruh, Giannis. Even if you put a big man center on him, you cannot guard Giannis, dude. And Giannis, another assist to Gary Trent, Stephen Curry Jr., KPJ. Oh, Gary Trent, Stephen Curry Jr. Trent, Stephen Curry Jr. Oh, my God. AJ Green. Bruh, these two were looking like Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson out there. Prime. And look at this one. Tyrese Halliburton. Get to the basket, baby. There you go. Tyrese Halliburton made some big buckets, man. In the end of the fourth quarter and in overtime, he was on one. He was making some hella tough buckets. Giannis and one. Right over there, bro. Made the free throw, I believe, as well. And now Pacers down. Need a big shot. Go to Tyrese Halliburton. Gets the basket. Dunk. Bruh. There you go, Tyrese. Most overrated or most overhated, bro. And now this is the opportunity. Bucks, get the ball. Opportunity here. Opportunity to go. Send us to a game 6 in Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 1-on-1 against Miles Turner. Goes to the fadeaway for the win. We're going to OT, man. We're going to OT. Who would have thought? Giannis, woo. That's a tough shot too, man. Tyrese Halliburton for 3 here. He started off overtime hot, continued on that form that he had in the fourth quarter. But the Bucks came back and there's some big shots. Gary Trent, Stephen Curry Jr., you know what time it is. This guy was on demon time, and that's the first of many to come. Look at this one here. Gary Trent, Stephen Curry Jr. yet again. You know what time it is. And there's more to come. Wait for it. Gary Trent, Stephen Curry Jr. Again. And then Gary Trent, Stephen Curry Jr. yet again. This man could not miss. Looking like prime Steph Curry out there. God damn. And this is when I thought the game was fully iced. Because this is when the Bucks went up by 6. I went, yeah, this game is done. This game is over. Then Nembhard comes down. Big, deep 3 to cut the lead down to 4. And now, the Bucks, all you need to do is get the ball in. And they turn the ball over. Right here, turn the ball over. Indiana Pacers go on a fast break right here. Get themselves another bucket. It's going to be who? I think it was Tyrese, right? Tyrese 1-on-1. Oh, come on, bro. You can't put AJ Green on Tyrese Halliburton, bro. That's a mismatch. Bro. Come on now. Tyrese gets the and one. You know Tyrese makes free throws too. Boom. Pacers down by 1. And now look at here. KPJ, they get the ball. Gary Trent fumbles the ball, bro. Fumbles the ball and literally fumbles the game right there for the Milwaukee Bucks. Fumbles the game for the Milwaukee Bucks, man. After all that good work that he did, all goes down the drain. Tyrese Halliburton now opportunity to try and get the win for the Indiana Pacers. 1-on-1 against Giannis. Tyrese Halliburton against the basket. Boom. Puts the Pacers up by 1. Bucks, no timeouts. No timeouts for the Milwaukee Bucks now. And there was only 2 seconds left on the clock now, man. And there was nothing you could really do here. Gary Trent, they tried to give him the ball. That's a deep, long 3. Game over. Milwaukee Bucks out of the playoffs in the first round for the 3rd straight year. So at that point in time, you think to yourself, the game is done. Nah, man. It had just, the off-the-court antics had just begun. Because Tyrese Halliburton's dad came out there waving the towel in Giannis' face, and it was fight night. And what's his dad even doing on the court, bro? Like, you didn't win the conference finals or NBA title. If you have not won either of those things, your family should not be stepping on the court. Makes no sense. And I completely side with Giannis when he said that. That's disrespectful, bro. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing, bro? Like, no. Unless your team just won the conference finals or NBA finals, your team should not be, your family members or entourage should not be stepping on the court, bro. Absolutely not. Yeah, it was here. Giannis and Benedict Mathurin, bro. Oh, bro. Oh, you see James Johnson there, bro. I see James Johnson. That's like the 100 men versus 1 gorilla. You see 1 gorilla, you dip out. You see James Johnson, you also dip out. But wow, what an end to a series, man. I mean, this is 2 teams that we know they have bad blood. They have beef. And I mean, listen, for a game to end like that, the Indiana Pacers were down multiple times. And they always say the hardest game to close out in the series is literally a closeout game. And they were down by 15, but brought themselves right back. The Milwaukee Bucks, I know they would be heated. They would be annoyed. The way that you lost that game, like literally in overtime, you're up by 7 points with 40 seconds left to go, and you lose. And you don't even score a point in the last, 40 seconds, 2 turnovers after the timeouts. Like, bro, that's a tough way to go out. And looking at that Milwaukee Bucks team, I think it's the end of Giannis Antetokounmpo for that team, or on that team, because they don't have any sort of future there. And for Giannis at age 30, why stay for a rebuild? You've already won them a championship. I say age 30, listen, you've got probably a lot of good years ahead of you. Don't waste them on a rebuild, especially in your prime. It's time to dip out. But yeah, I'll create a separate video on what I think the Bucks should do moving forward. But for the Indiana Pacers, they advance and go take on the Cleveland Cavaliers in the conference semifinals, which I think is going to be a great matchup. I mean, a lot of people are looking at the Cavs and saying the Cavs are going to, walk through them. But I think this version of the Indiana Pacers, I think are going to surprise a lot of people. But I'll do a separate prediction video for that series. But man, this is a crazy game. What a crazy game that was. And listen, again, prayers up for Damian Lillard, torn Achilles. Hopefully he comes back 100%. at some point in time next season, and we get to see Dame play basketball again. But again, congratulations to the Indiana Pacers, man. What a team. What a series. I know that it was a 4-1 series, but hey, we got a lot of entertaining games in there. But again, guys, thank you for the support. Make sure that you like this video and subscribe to the channel to see more content, and make sure you click that bell to be notified whenever new videos come out. New videos coming out each and every day until the NBA Finals, or all the way through the NBA Finals. So you don't want to miss out. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Thank you again, and I shall catch you on the next one. Congratulations to Pacers. Giannis, you are